Hello and welcome to Cleo Divine Tarot. We're going to take a look at how your person's feeling about you. This is a general reading. If it resonates with you, fantastic. If you're here and you found it, it probably will. So, your person feels like they are in the dark right now. And they're struggling to see their way out, is what I'm hearing. This is someone who's going through a huge change or transformative period in their life, not only because we have like a butterfly here, but also a bat. So both can indicate change, transformation, like leveling up, growing, learning, kind of ascending into a higher form of themselves, into a more improved version of themselves. And I feel like this person is also just literally in the dark a lot. It feels like someone who spends a lot of time alone, a lot of time. Maybe they're a night owl. Maybe they sleep throughout the day and they're awake and work at night. This is someone who spends a lot of time alone, a lot of time thinking, contemplating in their head. And I'm hearing that this person is trying to figure out how they can grow, how they can change, and use their connections, use their resources in order to impress you more and kind of draw you in more, just kind of pull you into that web. I don't feel like it's for malicious purposes, but I feel like this person really fancies you. They really adore you. They're very attracted to you. And they're hoping that you will be attracted to them too. And I feel this insecurity and sense of fear that you're going to reject them for the way that they look or for who they truly are. And they're trying to portray a more elegant, attractive, and kind of flamboyant version of themselves to you at this time. Something more appealing. I'm hearing this person feels like they have no game. They're very insecure when it comes to love and relationships, but they're trying to turn that around because they feel like their financial stability, they feel like if they can't swoon you with their looks, or with their charm, or with their passion or sex, this person feels like they can kind of draw you in with their money or their financial stability or their loyalty. That's what they feel is their strong suit, is they are very dedicated, loyal, hardworking, someone who solves problems, someone who is dedicated to a cause, dedicated to their work and career, and dedicated to you as well in this connection. This is someone who feels like they will never leave, someone who will always have a place for you in their heart, and someone who is very nurturing and caring. I'm hearing this person wants to take care of you, especially financially. Like, this is someone who wants to support you and provide for you. Regardless of whether or not you're in financial turmoil, this person wants to take care of you anyway, just because they feel that they can. But right now, it's like it's not a good time for them. Things are not going in the way that they thought they were going to go. This person is kind of looking at you from afar, looking at you from a distance, and unable to come to you, to move to you. There's something happening a lot slower than they were expecting, and clearly, they're all pentacles. So it's finances, in my opinion. Finances, career. Their current job opportunity is not, it's holding them back in some way. Maybe it's not providing this person with the finances that they were expecting in order to pursue you, or to pursue you with confidence, I should say. Or they're having to carry more of a load at work than everyone else. Like, they're the person that's holding the place up. Now, this person could be a boss, they could be running their own business, but if they're not, this is definitely someone who runs the company without the proper pay, I'll say that. They're the ones that really keep everything flowing. And I feel that they're very disappointed and frustrated. If you just look how sad this person looks carrying that huge, huge load, that huge heavy basket, they look so sad, disappointed, exhausted. Like, this is not where they want to be. They want to be with you, you know. And here in the Two of Pentacles, this person's kind of looking off at some people boarding a boat, sailing to distant shores. And I feel like this person's frustrated because they're like, man, I'm sitting here having to take care of work and finances, and all I want to do is be on that boat and be with my person. So see how else they feel. We have the Tower. Okay. Again, I'm being called to these bats. All of the bats around this tower. And, you know, the divine just moment where it's like, hey, wake up. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. This is where you're moving to. There's no more time to rest. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up and smell the flowers. This person has kind of been putting off this transformation for a long time. And maybe this transformation has to do with them deciding that, hey, I really don't need this kind of money to pursue this person. It's just I feel unworthy. And the money helps me feel confident and secure. And I feel like the divine is kind of pulling them out of that mindset so that they are able to come to you. This person does want to provide you with stability. I feel like they know that you... Yeah, we have the Page of Wands and Knight of Wands in reverse. The World. We have the King of Swords. This person is wanting to offer you a stable form of commitment, but they just feel tied up right now. They're struggling. There's this huge decision they're having to make. And I feel like it's all them being torn between their ego and you. You are someone who pulls them out of their ego. It's like in order to be with you, this person knows that they have to let their guard down, and they know that they have to, I don't want to say be someone else, because that sounds, you know, not so nice if, oh, in order to be with this person, I have to be somebody I'm not. But it's like they hide deeper aspects of themselves because they're afraid that you will not like the truth. You will not like them for who they really are. And so they show you little glimpses. And I feel like over time, this person's kind of learning that they don't run from me when I show them those little glimpses. They don't even cower when I show them those little glimpses. So maybe this person really does love me. Maybe it is safe to come to them. Because this person definitely has what they need. They have what they need in order to pursue you. It's just they're being held back by so many fears right now. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. They're scared you're going to leave them and their world is going to be absolutely shattered, and all of this is just going to be some big fantasy, and then they're going to have to go out on their own. And yeah, Independence, the Hermit, and 10. Yeah, they're scared that this is not going to go well if they end up committing to you. They're scared they're not going to get this 10 of Cups. They're scared that they're not going to have their happy ever after. And they're going to be left feeling hurt, scarred, bruised, defeated. And they're worried that they're not going to have anyone else to pick them up because they're so hyper independent and they spend so much time alone and so much time worrying about their finances and worrying about their abundance and all of their riches and all of their money, and enjoying that money and enjoying, you know, the fruits of their labor. Let's take a look at a little more about how your person feels. We have heartbroken, deeply sad, hurt, separation. I feel like this person is hurting because you're separated. And for some of you, this could be a breakup, but for a lot of you, I don't know if it's a breakup. I think it's just there's this disconnect or a physical separation. We also have the dragonfly coming up. Lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light. Again, I feel this person is really wanting to step out of their comfort zone and show you who they really are and tell you who they really are and show you a bigger picture of their deeper aspects and a bigger picture just of them overall in their life overall, because I feel like they have been hiding things in their life from you. Things that could have hurt you or could have hurt this connection or could have damaged what you two had built together. We also have engagement ring. This person, I don't want to answer that yet. I'm not sure if they're hiding someone from you or if they're wanting to marry you. I feel like with the Ten of Cups in reverse and talking about that being a disappointment, I feel like this is someone who wants to marry you, to propose to you, to take a next step in commitment to you. Especially with the hyper independence that we were talking about earlier. We also have new love. A person has stirred your romantic feelings. We have the soulmate card, and we have very soon. This person is wanting a new start with you, whatever that new start looks like. If it's a next step in a commitment, whether, you know, you're friends with benefits moving into a stable connection, or if you're moving in with one another, or if you're getting married, or if you're, you know, moving to the same town. There's a sense of leveling up with respect to commitment. And I feel like you two were very different from your typical types. Like, when you two met, maybe you didn't hit it off immediately, or maybe you did, but there's just something about you two either not being ready for one another when you initially met, or not being your typical type that you were attracted to. But I do see this person is hurt because they can't be with you right now. Yeah. They just want to whisk you away with this Lover's card. They want peace, romance, passion. They want to come to you. We also have high honor. I feel like this person really respects you. There's a sense of adoration they have for you that they've never really had for anyone else. They look up to you. You, like was I telling you earlier to kind of lead? No, that was a different reading. Sorry. I do multiple readings in a day. So, I was telling another group, which was similar to this one, about kind of leading by example in love. But, I feel like they just adore you in terms of how you love them and how open you are with your emotions and your feelings. We also have mature man. Again, I feel like this and false person on the bottom. This person, they're growing up. They're trying to show you who they really are. They're moving into this phase where they're kind of coming out of their fear, coming out of their comfort zone, and starting to open up about what they've been hiding from you. I really want to know what they're hiding from you. I feel like I'm not qualified to answer that question. But we can try. Let's see. I'm gonna grab a different deck to do that. Let's use the Tarot in Wonderland. I'm a little fanatical about Alice in Wonderland, so not that you guys need to know that, but fun fact of the day. I just cannot shuffle today. There we go. Jeez. Okay. So, let's take a brief look. Brief, very brief, because I don't know how good I am at reading this, but what your person's hiding. We have the Hermit coming out again. We have Two of Swords again. I saw it on the bottom of the deck, but I didn't pull it. We also have the Emperor reversed. This person... they have been lying either about their position of power, or have been lying about their stability, or why they haven't come towards you. There's some goal that they were wanting to meet, and they're unable to meet it. Oh my gosh, all these twos. We have Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Two of Wands. This person is lacking balance, lacking direction in their life. They're wanting success. They're looking to move towards success, but they feel like they're not as successful as they want to be. And I feel like that's what they're hiding from you. This is someone who may have kind of graciously inflated their financial situation or their stability or their career. Someone who may have been a bit dishonest about where they come from, what they can offer you, maybe the stability of their workplace. Maybe, you know, maybe they were like, oh, I'm not that important. I can find a job somewhere else. But really, they're kind of the backbone of the business. Like we were talking about earlier, them carrying a lot of weight. I feel like they're dishonest about what makes them happy too. Or they're pretending to be happy. They're pretending like nothing is bothering them, but really deep down inside they are kind of breaking under the pressure. Like I'm hearing like, you know, diamonds are made out of pressure, right? But, and I feel like they're trying to see it that way, that all of this pressure is leading them to growth, but they're starting to kind of crack. They're starting to get a little in over their head, and I feel like they're not telling you, again, I feel like most of this is work. They're not telling you about the pressure at work. They're not telling you about how much stress is on them. Yeah. I feel like they don't enjoy their work either. This is someone who kind of just works for rewards, not because it makes them feel good or fulfills them or makes them feel a sense of purpose. It's just because they feel like they're walking away with something that other people aren't. They're walking away with more money, more abundance, more happiness, even though it's a false sense of happiness and security. Yeah, I feel like it's mostly work. I don't feel like it's a third party situation with another lover, which is good, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, so that is your reading for today. If you did enjoy this reading, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you're interested in more. If you would like to share your story with me, I would love to hear that in the comments below as well. And if you are interested in a private reading, my Etsy shop is linked in the description box below, and I'll catch you in the next video.